So, I just got out from the cinemas where I watched that new Final Destination film, Final Destination Bloodlines. And I figured since I did a video about what I liked and disliked about the Minecraft film, after I left the cinema, I figured why not do it for this film? Oh, and spoilers ahead, obviously. And if you haven't watched this film, just hop off this video, watch the movie, and then please come back so I get more views. It would also be nice if you like and subscribe. So yeah, on to our Final Destination, which has returned after like a 14-year hiatus to deliver us a story about, death coming after a family that should have never existed. And I like that plot. It's different from the others where there's just a tragedy. And yeah, it doesn't bend the rules too much. It's a good return. Anyway, big thing. The opening scene is just amazing. I don't really want to succumb to recency bias, but this might be my favourite Final Destination premonition. Just seeing this tower crumble is something beautiful. And this might sound fucked up, but I really like seeing those people just fall out of the tower. It reminds me of the Titanic when they fell off the boat. Hey, it's not real, no one died. It's fine for me to find that funny. Anyway, there's such a mesh of different types of deaths in this premonition. Like, people just die from pianos, falling to death, and fire. That is such a random assortment, and I love it. Talking about fire, the movie actually broke a world record for the oldest person set on fire. Yvette Ferguson was like 71 years old. So, that's amazing. When I'm 71 years old, I want to be put on fire. And I came here to the cinemas with my mate, and we were just begging for this annoying child in the opening to die. And we were disappointed when it looked like he escaped, but when he finally died from that falling piano, we cheered. My mate did a standing ovation. Just fuck that kid, okay? Anyway, I guess good acting as a kid for making me want to beat the shit out of him. But I actually have one thing to say I was disappointed about in the opening scene. There was a crab statue at the bottom of the tower. No one got, impaled by it. At least, I think so. So, I don't know, I wanted to see someone get impaled by the crab statue. Now, obviously, it's a Final Destination film, so all the kills are fun and horrific. I found Anna Laurie's character's death was just great. We've both been funny and, at the end, a bit frightening. I do wish we got more screen time of a character, because in interviews I've seen, the actress Anna Laurie just seems like such a fun person. But she got a good death, so who's complaining? Actually, though, I enjoyed all the cousin characters. Richard Harmon and Owen Joyner's characters, the two brothers, were such joys to watch. And that hospital scene was just amazing. Going into this film, I actually expected the cousins to be boring characters who died early on in the film. But no, they were just really enjoyable. And I think they carried the film, because I hate saying this, I didn't really like the main character, her brother, and her mother. I like the actors, the actor of the brother Teo's in The Chucky Show, I love that. He did great in it. But, in the middle of the film, those characters feel kind of just forgotten. They take a back seat. So when those final three are left, I don't feel as attached to them as I do with the cousins. I don't know, I just wish they paid more attention to those characters and have the kids have more scenes with their mother talking about her disappearing on them. I don't know, they don't talk about it too much. They don't confront it a lot. And I think the setup for the kills, every single kill, was just great. My mind was always racing to figure out what was going to happen. And I particularly love the vending machine part. I loved how they set that up, and I love how they set up Anna Laurie's death. Oh, and because of this movie, I'm never getting piercings. Yeah, this movie gave me a new irrational fear. Anyway, it's kind of also funny how the two in-laws kind of just disappear in the middle film, because they can't die, so who really cares? I mean, I think the dad might have died at the end with the train wreck. They're talking about the train wreck. Oh my god, I sound like a tweck. Anyway, talking about that train wreck. The coin is the goat. because at the beginning of the film, I predicted a train derailing, and I thought I'd failed my prediction. And by the end, the coin started a train derailing. What a go. Actually, something I was also really surprised with this movie, I loved the grandmother character. Even though she had very small amount of screen time, she, I don't know, she was just so much fun. This old lady just acting like death itself as some like naughty dog. And I did like how she was tied to Bloodsworth Origin. And yeah, we finally got Bloodsworth Origin, and I thought it was good. I'm not disappointed by it. But yeah, the best part of this film really was the scene with the late Tony Todd as Bloodsworth. It was such a perfect goodbye that was really heartfelt, and apparently his last few lines weren't even in the script. They just came from his heart. Love you, Tony Todd. You really were an inspiration. And now I've reached about my 7 minutes of being bothered to talk about this film, because I need to move on to make that new Friday the 13th Part 3 episode. That I'm running out of time for that, but hopefully that will come out on June, Friday the 13th. So maybe you guys should subscribe, and I'll see you there. Goodbye. Have good lives, I guess.